Okay, hi all, Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to continue on the new topic of partial differential equation, where for today I'm going to talk about the separation of variable methods. Okay, so first we go to the introduction first. So what is partial derivative? This one I have given you the video, okay, on how to find the partial derivative. So what is partial derivative? Partial derivative of a function with some variables is its derivative with respect to one of its variable. Okay, so for example, we have u, function of u that consists of two variables of x and t. So to find the partial derivative, it is denoted by del u over del x, or we can also find del u over del t, del square u over del t square, del square u over del x square, and so on. Okay, so there are also some notations that can we do to represent the partial derivative. So for example, we have u subscribe x. So means that we find the derivative of del u over del x. U subscribe t. It means that you want to find del u over del t. U x x means del square u over del x square. U t t means we do the second derivative, del square u over del t square. Okay, just now we have partial derivative. Now we have partial differential equation. Okay, so in this first chapter, remember we have learned about ordinary differential equation. Now we have partial differential equation. So what is it? So PDE is an equation that contains at least one partial derivative of an unknown function with several variables. Okay, so in ODE, we only involve with one variable, but for the PDE, it involves several variables. So for example, here, we have ux equal to alpha u subtract t. Okay, and also we have the heat equation and also wave equation. Okay, so all the equation here, they represent the partial differential equation. So in this example, it is a simple problem that involves PDE. So let's understand first what the equation here means. So there is a function here of u that involves two variables of t and x. So in real application, maybe we can relate it, for example, u as a temperature function. Okay, so to get the temperature, it depends on the change of x and t. So x can be the position of x and t can be the time variable. So since there are more than one variable involved, we cannot simply differentiate it like the ordinary way, but we need to solve it using the partial derivative. Okay, next we have the boundary value problem here. So this is what it means. So the first one, 0 here is the location for x, and the second one is the location for t. So we can obtain here the value of x is equal to 0. Okay, while the t is a continuous value, so it can be any value of t at any time of t. We also have u equal to 3e5t. So we need to solve the PDE by given the boundary value problem. So it is not easy to solve the PDE problem, but in this video, I will show the technique of separation of variables to solve it by turning a partial differential equation into two standard ordinary differential equations. Okay, in the method of separation of variables, we make assumption that the solution for the partial differential equation is equal to u xt equal to capital X, where the function of x here consists of variable x and multiplied by function t that consists of variable t. Okay, or I can make it more simplified, so we can have u equal to xt. Okay, so to solve by using this method, first we need to find the, based on the equation here, we need to find the ut and ux here. Okay, so means ut means that we have to find del u over del t. Okay, so this is partial derivative where with respect to t. So given u equal to xt. So since with respect to t, we assume that x will become our constant. So just remain that one. So we want to differentiate t because it consists of variable t. So we put t prime. So means that we are going to differentiate t. Okay, next we also have ux. Okay, from the given equation here. So to find the del u over del x, so means other than x will become constant. So in this case, we have t, variable t become constant. So next x will become variable, so we put differentiate of x. Okay, so after we have substitute, find the partial derivative. Okay, so next, the first step, I would rearrange the equation. Okay, so what to rearrange? From the given differential equation here. So I just copy this one back. 2ut equal to ux. So we have del u del t equal to x t prime equal to del u del x equal to tx prime. Okay, so next we can rearrange this one. So this is t, we remain t on the left side. So we have t prime over t equal to x, bring to the right side, we get x prime over x. So 2 can be any of both sides. So I think I just want to remain on the left side here. Okay, so if we look at the equation here, it means that t on the left side here, it consists of variable t, time. So it only depends on t, right? While on the right side here, it depends on x variable. So it is actually equal, but the both equation, it depends on different variable. So means that it is equal, but it is not depend on each other. Okay, so in other way, we can say that it is actually equal to constant. So we can put equal to constant, but for example, here I put negative k. Okay, or we can also put k. Alright, and then we can split the equation because since we have both equal to negative k. Okay, so this means we go to the step 2. Okay, so step 2, we try to split the equation. Okay, and then we have the first one, we have 2 t prime over t equal to negative k. We take only one side, then we have first equation. In another equation, we will have x prime over x equal to negative k. So this will become our second equation. So both equations actually satisfy the given formula here. Okay, so now we already turning a PDE into two ordinary differential equation, which each function has its own variable itself. So only one variable involved for this equation. So I split this one, then we are going to solve by using the method that we solve in the first order differential equation, right? Okay, so for the first one, okay, we go to the first one first. Then we have 2t prime over t. So what does it mean? It means that we have 1 over t, capital t prime here means dt over d small t, right? Because we have variable t, and then equal to negative k. Then we bring 2 to the left side, we will get 1 over t dt over d small t equal to negative k over 2. Okay, so then we have 1 over t dt equal to minus k over 2 dt, right? So we can use separable equation. So we already rearranged, then we can integrate both sides. Okay, integrate 1 over t dt, we get ln t equal to negative k over 2. This is constant, so we integrate towards t, we get t plus c. Okay, so we just put c on the right side, so it doesn't matter if you want to put on another side. Okay, remain t on the left side, so we have exponential. We put exponential on both sides. Okay, I put the exponential first. We have e k t over 2 plus c. So exponent ln, we get t equal to exponent c multiplied by exponent minus kt over 2. Okay, so we have ae minus kt over 2, where a equal to exponent c. Okay, the same goes to the left side here, so we will have 1 over x d capital X over d small x, okay, equal to negative k. Then rearrange, we get this is capital X remain 1 over x dx equal to negative k dx. Okay, so integrate both sides, then we get ln x equal to negative kx plus d. Okay, because just now we put c already, so we put exponential both sides, so we have exponent ln x equal to exponent minus kx plus d. Then we have capital X here equal to e d multiplied by e minus kx. Okay, so equal to maybe we can put another constant b e minus kx. So where b equal to exponent d for x. Okay, so we have two equations of t and x. Okay, after we get the solution for x and t, for the next step, we are going to find the general solution. Okay, so as we know, u is equal to x multiplied by t. So we are going to multiply x with t. So our solution will become u equal to xt. So just copy this one back. So we have be minus kx multiplied by t, we have a minus kt over 2. So b constant, a constant. So constant multiplied by constant, we will get another constant. Let's say I just put c here. So e minus kx multiplied by e minus kt over 2, we can combine. Then we get minus kx minus kt over 2. Okay, remember EA multiplied by EB is equal to EA plus B. Okay, then we can simplify, factorize value here, we get K, bring out K, negative K, we have X plus T over 2. Okay, now we get the solution, but it is not finished yet because we are given the boundary value problem. Okay, so for the boundary, from the boundary here, we have the condition where x equal to 0, and we also have u equal to 3e5t. Okay, so look at here, we have u equal to 3e5t, and we have also here u equal to ce minus kx plus t over 2. So we can compare both sides. Okay, so we have ce minus kx plus t over 2 is equal to 3e5t. Okay, because we compare, because we have the similar coefficient, so we can simply say that the value of c here is actually equal to 3. Okay, So we get value for C. Next, we are comparing in terms of exponential coefficient here. So we have negative K x plus t over 2 equal to 5t. Okay, so in this condition, we have x equal to 0. So we substitute. Okay, when we want to compare, we have to make sure that both equations satisfy the same condition. So in this case, we have x equal to 0. So for the previous equation, negative k x plus t over 2, we must also make sure that x equal to 0. So we get negative k 0 plus t over 2 is actually equal to 5t. Okay, where this one we get from the boundary value here. Okay, so since 0 here, then we get simplify, we get negative k over 2t equal to 5t. Then negative k over 2 equal to 5. So we will get the value of k equal to negative 10. So we substitute back into the solution. Here we get the solution here. Final solution will be u equal to 3 exponent negative k. So negative k equal to negative 10. Okay, multiply by x. I simplify. Okay, so we get negative k is negative 10. So we get 10. So x plus t over 2. Alright, so x plus t over 2 remain because x and t are variable that keep changing. Okay, we just substitute for the what we call constant. Okay. Okay, I have some exercise for you. Maybe you can do it and by your own, then you can check for the answer. That's all for today. Thank you.